All right. Good morning, everybody. Hey, nice to have you here. Let me know if you can hear me. I was having a lot of technical difficulties when I started booting everything up this morning. We're going to be playing some Star Wars: The Old Republic. We're going to be playing Terror from Beyond. We sound good? You can hear me? Perfect. Wonderful. All right, so we are going to be running Terror from Beyond. I do believe we are unfortunately full up now. We've already had some people swap out, which was really nice. I did have Phantom. I did have Sci-Fi Gene whisper me. I don't know if you wanted to run or had already dropped yet. But if you wanted to swap out, I'll bring in Sci-Fi Gene too. Let's see. Can you please restate who is tank? Who is healer? Where is Galactic Seasons 11? It starts tomorrow. Literally tomorrow. So very, very soon here. For those of you guys who may be watching on YouTube, I don't know what happened, but something broke along the way and I can't see you guys in chat. So unfortunately, I'm so sorry. They're posting all kinds of naughty stuff in there now, aren't they? But you will be able to come say hi over on Twitch. Sorry about that. But also, I'm not quite alive yet, sorry. Okay, so let's see. Do we have any tanks or any healers for our current raid? We had lots of our wonderful long timers swap out, and they're often our tanks and our healers. Okay, so I can single tank this just fine. Without much issue at all. We are going to need at least two healers. At least two healers. So, Sidra, may you swap? I'm just a caveman. So those of you who are coming in for the raid, if any of you are willing to be a healer, we need a second healer or we can't actually run. If you're a baby healer, like you're just learning how to heal, that's fine too. We just need like a second person on hand to help heal the heals. Nice. Okay, we have Sidra swapped over to medic. Who also just left group? Hang on. Oh, okay, that was Sidra. Sorry, I'm bad at counting. Okay. Bye, Pogo. Sorry, we did start quite late today. Okay, so that leaves us with one spot. Is anyone interested in rejoining as a healer specifically? Especially someone who just dropped out. Sorry about that. The joys of rotato potato there, right? Wow, Arteris, you've never run Eternity Vault? That's really funny, actually. Benji says, Swtorista, you may be disappointed in me for this, but I have no mods in my lightsaber. I don't have the credits for it. This is Benji, by the way. Oh my gosh, Benji, your lightsaber is literally empty? I've seen you play on this character before. How is it? Has it been empty this whole time? Could you instead just equip an older lightsaber instead? Like, literally anything is better than an empty lightsaber, yes. If you could go equip an older one, that'll at least let the game know you have something equipped. Otherwise, it gets really confused if you have literally nothing. It's like, what is that? Oh, you're a shadow. You swap from Guardian. Oh, so this is the first time you have a double-bladed lightsaber. Do you happen to have... Robin, you'll heal? Thank you. Sorry. Okay, so we do have one last spot for literally anyone. First come, first served, and then we'll get rolling. Sorry for the late start. Hey, Horrible. Horrible says, anyone know how easy it is to sort new verifications? SWTOR, my old phone broke and I can't get my old key account. Yeah, so that's a really common issue to have. Just contact SWTOR support and they'll help you. It's like one of the most common issues they deal with. SWTOR EA support. I'll get you the info right now. Here you go, Horrible. And here's all the info. Oh, sorry. Learn how to reach out to the SWTOR team. Here's the proper one with the actual phone numbers. Okay, we got Myra's gonna come join us. How, Brez, when you turned it into a shadow, they should have given you a box with a double-bladed lightsaber. Does anyone know what happens if you have gear on, but you don't have, like, you have an empty lightsaber? I'm pretty sure it affects you in a tragic way. Okay, we're gonna press the green check mark. Myra, let's see. Myra, you can converse with Robin. Myra and Robin converse, and one of you can, whichever one of you wants to DPS or heal. One of you has to heal. Green check mark top left for everybody, and I'll get hopped into voice chat. For anyone who's new, you may wish to jump into voice chat to get on time callouts. However, this is a very easy operation. Very easy operation. What are we gonna do with Benji? When I say no gear, it's not quite what I meant. Literally no gear, like naked. You're funny. Okay. Anyways, am I raid leader? Yes. Okay. Are we set to 16 man? 16 player story? I have to reset it. Just a second. Don't run it. Hang on. Reset. Oh no, Astasi, come out. Astasi, come out. Sorry. Come on out. Come on out of the operation. Nobody else go in. Hold tight. Eternity Vault for you next week? Sure. Done. Sold. If I remember, that is. Okay, let's hop in voice chat. You guys down from the waiting room there. Thanks for waiting. Feel free to mute me on Twitch chat for those of you in voice chat so you don't have to hear me twice.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hi, DZ.
Morning. Yeah, I'm still here.
All right. I will. Thank you so much for setting up the group, even though you're not feeling so hot. How nice of you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I just had a rough night.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. All right, go on in. Okay, so this is a question I like to ask every time. And for those of you who are in the operation, if you could do me a favor, I'm going to ask a question in chat. Is this your first time in Terror from Beyond, or your first time in any operation, or first time in this class or role? I would really, really appreciate if you answer in the ops chat. Give me a good idea of where we're at and stuff like that. Wonderful, wonderful. Katarka says, Swtorista, you don't have the ops in your mission blog. My mission blog? My mission log. I like my mission blog a lot, though. That's wonderful. Okay, so we also are going to be running in here. And yeah, if this is any of your first times, let me know. I love bringing along first timers. I know Usain was the one who requested Terra from Beyond. Usain, I don't know if I highly doubt this is your first time, Usain. I'm wondering if you just like this one. So Plumster had a question earlier. Oh, Plumster, thanks for reposting it. I appreciate it. Plumster asked, is playing free-to-play the same as it was in 2022? And if not, could you think about making a new and updated guide? Nice, Plumster. Okay, so this guide here is mostly up-to-date. I don't know about the video at this point, but I have been keeping this guide mostly up-to-date. It's just a really big, long guide. Okay, let's see. It doesn't look like we have any newcomers today. That's kind of cool. We're gonna blitz through. Okay, Xanaxix says that I've done it like once, so we have at least somebody who hasn't run it like every single day of the week, twice, on multiple characters. So that's cool. Let's go. Let's pound it then. Let's hit that pavement. So we do have two healers. Our healers today, I believe, are Robin and Medic, who is Sidra, who is Step, right? Okay, so Aaron says I've done it once, but like a few years ago. Cool. Oh, Thal's is Step. Aha, I tried. I failed miserably, but I tried. I tried putting 2 and 2 together. So going back to that free-to-play question, some of the biggest differences that have happened since 2022, and forgive me, I'm not the best at time, so in case you didn't know, the first 2 expansions are free. We're kind of wondering if at the end of the year the next 2 will become free, or the next 1 or 2, because we're getting a new expansion and we're wondering if they might bump that freeness up. And some other cool stuff that has happened, and once again, forgive me if you already knew about these. There's no limit on war zones for free-to-play players. They've lifted a lot of the little restrictions, like being able to display your title. You can do that as free-to-play, no problem now, with legacy titles and normal titles, companion customizations, color unification, I think, all kinds of little ones like that. They just deleted them altogether, so nobody's restricted in those. The biggest ones that still exist are, 1, the ability to play the later expansions. So you still have to subscribe to unlock those. Subscribe at least once to unlock those. And second, you can't play operations, so what we're doing right now. Those are limited to level 80 and also to being actively subscribed. Third, the credit cap, and that's one of the big ones for people even today. You can still only hold 1 million credits on hand. However, you can store them in your legacy bay almost infinitely. You just can't hold them to spend them. And lastly, galactic seasons. There isn't a season running right now. One starts tomorrow. There's all these kind of cool rewards that are only available to subscribers. But it's similar to subscribing in that you technically only have to subscribe at the end of the season to get your rewards. Not actively, but coming up in the future. In the future, they're adding something called SWTOR Classic and SWTOR Expert, basically, and we're gonna run right by, guys. We're not gonna stop and fight. Awesome, thank you. Man, there's no newbies here, so I don't have to stop to explain anything. So guess what? I'm the only tank. My 2 healers are long suffering. So as soon as everybody gets here, we're going. Did we? Yeah, okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, everybody's here. Eat it. Eat that bug. So what do we have to do in this boss? We're gonna kill smallest to biggest. Smallest to biggest. So if you see any little guys show up, get them. The jealous male is gonna be running amok. I'm sorry about it. Have fun out there. And so this new SWTOR Classic and SWTOR Expert mode, the difficulty modes, ventures, those will be tied to subscribership as well. So I hope that gave you a good overview, Plumster. And if you had any more specific questions, feel free to ask. In general, I'm very happy with the fact that they've been kind of tweaking and fine-tuning and removing restrictions for free-to-play people over the years. That's been really cool to see. I like it a lot. Finding out which ones are actually important versus which are just annoying. So is it possible for free-to-play players to stockpile credits and then use them to get species unlocks? So there's 2 different answers to that one. We had a wonderful player the other day who was actually asking about that. They were a free-to-play player and they're like, how can I unlock a species? Okay, so first off, you can stockpile credits in the legacy bank, but you can only hold 1 million in a time. And the species unlocks cost 1.5 million credits. So you can stockpile them and put them in your legacy bay, but you can't hold them. It's like very frustrating. It's like, how do I get those out? So your 2 options are, 1, subscribe for a month and only a month, and then remain free to play the rest of the time. And during that 1 month, you know, go ham and lock as much as you can while you can, kind of thing. The other option, if you're like, I want to stick purely to free to play, it gets a little complicated and it may depend on what you have available. So there is something called an escrow unlock. Swtorista, let me pull this up really fast. Security key guide. There's something called an escrow. You guys go ahead and kill everything for me while I talk about this, okay? Yeah, I believe in you. Okay, so these escrow unlock these escrow transfers. If you search escrow in the cartel market, they allow you to take out cartel coins or credits that have been stored in your escrow. They are credits that you earned that were over 1 million that you didn't put in your legacy bank, so they just kind of went into the like secret bank that you can't touch till you're subscribed. However, if you can save up, let's see, what do you need? If you can save up 120 cartel coins total through any method and earn that extra 500,000 out of the 1,500,000 in your escrow. You can use these cartel coin items to withdraw those credits, a one-time withdrawal, and that'll give you the 1.5 million total that you need to buy the species unlocks. And you might say, Swtorista, but I don't have cartel coins because I'm free to play. That's the whole thing I was talking about. One, you may have earned some in the past. I don't know what you got on your account. And second, if you have a security key, even if you are free to play, you get 100 free cartel coins per month. So that would only be 2 months of free cartel coins. And the only thing you need to do to get those is to attach a security key and then log in once a month. Literally, that's like, you know. So you might not be able to get your species unlocked right away, but it is very available to free to play players. Just requires a little finagling. Did that make sense? Does that sound acceptable? And feel free to, if you have any more other weird specific questions, those are the kind of questions I love to answer. Used my knowledge of the game, big brain. Okay, the only reason I had knowledge of that was because someone asked it yesterday and we figured it all out. Could you explain how I could transfer a species unlock from a subscriber account and then transfer it to a free-to-play account, like your old character Javik? Oh yeah, great question. So that is a lot easier to do and doesn't require any special knowledge. Basically, acquire whatever item it is that you want to send over. The item must not be bound. So you can't like transfer over, say, a cool piece of armor you picked up off the ground, because there's a good chance it's bound to your character. However, there's lots of items that are not bound, including credits. Things you buy from the cartel market are not bound by default. Just make sure not to equip them or use them first. Things from the GTN are not bound. Just be sure to not equip them or use them first. And crafting materials are not bound, so you can send a bunch of stuff over. The only trick for cartel market is that if you happen to maybe be buying it from here instead of the GTN, the species unlock, like you're like, I really want to play Twi'leks because they're the best. And you're like, I have 600 cartel coins on my subscriber account, or maybe my friend's like, oh, I'll get that for you, no problemo. You will send it in the mail. That's it. That's it. That's all there is to it. They just send it from their mail. They have to be on the same server, and they have to send it to a character on the same faction. Oh, very cool. Thalia, one of our members of our raid group, says they actually saved up cartel coins to get a species unlock on their free-to-play account. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. These days, the escrow might be the cheaper way to do that. Back in the day, I think the escrows were really expensive, or they didn't allow you to take a lot of cartel coins out. I can't remember. They weren't very effective back then. And it was definitely would have been better to buy the species itself. But yeah, Plum says, is there a specific wait time for the species unlock to not be bound? Yes, it's about a day and a half. When you buy the item from the cartel market, let's see if I can show you a good example of this. What's the cheapest item on the whole cartel market? Sort by price. Okay, cool. I'm gonna buy this little pet. This little pet is 10 cartel coins. We're doing this for the science, just to show you. I'm gonna purchase it. I'm gonna claim it from my inventory. And so, where is it in my inventory now? I can't see it. Oh, here it is. It's in my inventory. If it was a species unlock, it'd be like, do you want to use that? When I scroll over it, do you see that bright red text? I know you probably can't read it because it's teeny tiny, but the bright red text when I roll over it says this item is bound to you for 1 day and 11 hours, so a day and a half. And all you have to do is wait for that timer to wear off, and then that account can send it over to you. Whether it's you gifting yourself or a friend giving you a little gifty. And if it's from the GTN, if it's from the player run market, there's not going to be a timer, even if it's a cartel market item. But yeah, it's very, very, very doable. It just takes a little bit of know-how, a little bit of Monica in my life. Wait, no, not even close. Monica's the one sending the mail. Yeah, Plum says, oh, okay, so just wait and then send it by mail. You've been so helpful. Thank you so much for your assistance. Yeah, have fun. Can I ask which species you're trying to unlock? And, yeah. And which class were you going to play it on? Or are you still deciding all of that? Hey, Argy. Argy says, hi, I hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you, Argy. I'm doing good. To those of you watching on YouTube, sorry, I can't see your messages right now. I don't know what happened. Something broke along the way. But yeah, fun. I should write a little guide about that. In the past, the escrow transfer is what they're called. They weren't very good, so I wasn't like suggesting to use them. I was like, this is a waste of time. Don't waste the money. Don't do it. Now it's like, the possibilities. Yeah, very nice. I will say, when mailing stuff, be careful not to send more than 1 million credits at a time, because otherwise they'll just go like the extras will all go straight in the escrow. We've done that a couple times. We've sent people gifts and it just gets all like, here's 10 million credits. Oh, it's now logged in escrow and nobody can have it. Okay, so I'm tanking right now. Does anyone in our Discord here want to pretend to tank Kelsara? Who has a taunt? No. Otherwise, she'll just run around, which is not a big deal either.
I don't have a taunt, but I'll grab her.
Yeah, I'm sure you will, actually. Okay, you and Myra are gonna fight. Okay, Travin and Myra. I want to see who wins. 5, 4. Oh, we're all attacking Hyride in the middle, by the way. Oh, my keybinds are wrong. Thank you so much. Target marker. And thank you. Okay, perfect. We're all gonna be in target in the center. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Argy asked my favorite question to talk about. Argy says, I've never done operations and it kind of feels scary. What is kind of required to start doing some? Argy! I'm so excited you asked that. It's one of my favorite things to talk about because operations are scary when you're looking at them from the outside, but from the inside, guess what? Story mode operations are very accessible and very available to you in terms of difficulty levels. Argy. Okay, so first off, every Monday, we do something called Monday morning operations, or a community operation, which means we take along literally anybody who wants to come. And we especially like to focus on taking along people who don't get to run very often, or who, oh, I don't have the voice lines turned on, or who don't have maybe never even run before at all, period. This is literally what our Monday morning ones that we're running right now are all about. So our Terrace actually requested for next Monday to run the very first operation in the game, because get out of that green puddle, by the way. Might wanna step out of those. It's not really a huge deal. We might wanna. Has actually requested to run the very first one in the game, which is called Eternity Vault, which is one of the easier ones as well. So Argy, if you want to join us next Monday, Eternity Vault is the very first one in the game. It's not the easiest, but it's one of the easiest. Ooh, I'm getting some spicy over here, healers. I'm sorry, I'll use some cooldowns for you. But we would love to have you along. So today, I'm actually not stopping to explain anything because... Oh, because Myra died. Oh no. Oh no, get out of that green stuff, it's gonna murder you! Oh, that was because we didn't have a second healer, or second tank, right? Sorry. I'm not stopping to explain anything today because we asked every single member if anybody was new, and nobody said they were new. A bunch of them just said they were old. And also, this is one of the easiest ones in the game. Like, it's very hard for us to fail this. Run away! But if anyone ever says they're new, I stop and actually explain stuff. So both you and Arteris would be new. To Eternity Vault if you decide to join us on Monday. So that would be at 8 a.m. Pacific time. So whatever time zone you're in now, half an hour earlier, next Monday. And that will be the August 24th. I hope. Someone check my dates. I struggle with them a lot. Yes. Good? Okay, thank you so much. But yeah, Argy, if you come like 5 minutes early, so like 7:55 a.m., you're pretty much guaranteed a spot too. Okay, so now with that offer on the table, maybe you can't make it, maybe you want to start doing operations sooner, maybe you still want that lowdown of what is required or not required. So for my operations, I say level 80, the same faction as us, subscribe to the game, and the same server as us. So we're Starforge server. We mostly play Republic side. We had a question from Plumster said, Do you only do operations on the Republic side, or do you also do Imperial side? We sometimes do Imperial side by special request. The only important thing is it needs to be requested before the day of, because I'm really bad at pre-planning things otherwise. And what I usually just say is, we're running something Republic side. We'll see you there, you know? It's always Republic side unless you like plan for it otherwise. So yes, sometimes, but not by default. It's easier just to have a default faction for this type of crazy activity. So going back to what is required for operations, like I said, we require that you physically are able to join the raid. However, most groups will require a little bit more unless they have a very competent raid leader, or you know, a competent raid leader who knows what they're doing, and they have a few members who are experienced. Because if you have a few members who are experienced, and you have a raid leader who knows what to give instructions, can I be in the middle for my team? The middle? Oh yeah, sure, okay. Gotcha. I'll set you guys up. Give me a second, you guys. You guys go kill things. Chat, give me a second and I'll keep talking about this, okay? I'm gonna set up our bars here. So me clicking, Travin. Oh, I'm in the wrong. Oh, I'm not a tank. That's gonna be weird. Thalia is successfully in this middle. Our other healer is... Our healers are Myra and Robin. Nope. Medic and Robin. I was so close, but so far. I think I'll want to be here. Myra, I'm gonna put you up here. Helladorn, I'm giving you responsibilities. Be aware. It's gonna be a weird one. I don't recognize everybody's names, so I'm sorry if I misjudged. Let's see. Okay, I think I've got names I recognize in the important spots right now. So this is kind of an example of what I was saying of having some experienced members. There's about to be a mechanic for the boss that's coming up. Most of y'all can just run around and do whatever, but we do need a few people to do specific jobs. So what we're going to do is assign some players who are maybe, I know for sure, are familiar. But yeah, absolutely, Argy. Let me finish setting everybody up here, and then I'll keep answering those questions and talk about more general requirements. Yeah, I love talking about this. Okay, so blue team is going to be Travin, Medic, Ragna, and Tyralis. So blue team. Orange team is going to be Myra, Robin, Ahsoka, and Brez. So Brez, go orange. That is Benji, go orange. Purple team is going to be Kelladorn, Zenexax, Asta, and Shotya. And yellow team is going to be Saya, Thalia, Aaron, and Ceridian. Oh, you guys all got in. Awesome. I was gonna double check you. You did it though. You're good. Nice. Okay, so before we get into any more explanations about what's going on here, so Travin clicking, Myra clicking, Kella clicking, Saya clicking, Medic center, Robin, this is, I don't know if I did this right. Zenex center and Thalia center. If your name was called out and you don't know what that means, please let me know ASAP. Okay, so for everybody else, I'm gonna need a bit of special help when we get to yellow. When we get to yellow, I'm gonna be clicking the button, right? So I can't protect myself from the ads that are coming out. So during the yellow phase, I need a little bit of extra love, okay? I'm gonna need you guys to kind of pay attention to the center and kill anything there first during the yellow phase. This is not what we normally do. This is just a weird setup. Zenexa says, me, I don't know what I'm doing. And you call out my name. Perfect, wonderful. Okay, Zenexa, you are the color purple. I told you center. This means when the middle of the area turns purple, I want you to go run into the big purple circle and I want you to stay there. I don't want you to move. I want you to stand in the center and not move. Stand in that purple no matter what. You can kill anything that comes by, but you're gonna beeline it to that purple circle in the center. It's if you're worried about placement, it's gonna be where that big hologram is right now. Instead, it'll be a circle. Brez, don't worry about not knowing the colors. You are good to go. You can just go smack things. Everybody else, we are going to be looking for the data cores around the room. There's going to be 2 of them across from each other that don't have a shield, and those are going to be the ones we attack. Looks like we're all good for colors. In the meantime, though, blue team, go ahead and get set up there. We'll just kind of kill these little guys while we're waiting. But blue team, as soon as you want. So we've got Traven is in the center. And, sorry, Traven's clicking, my bad. I got confused, okay? And the data cores. The data cores. What happened here? I think there was the boss, the ads were bullying you, weren't they? Sorry.
Good.
So we're killing those 2 data cores that are unshielded. They don't have an orange on them. Okay, so cool. I think we're a little settled down. It is now orange team's time. Orange team's turn. Myra clicking robbing center. You guys know what you're doing. You don't need to be told. Let's go kill those data cores. Okay, so going back to that wonderful question earlier. Oh yeah, I forgot on the tank and I have a job. Oh no! Leave that man alone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Robin. I'm sorry. I didn't even have an AoE taunt. This was a mess. This is not. Okay, you guys are good. So if you're a damage character right now, your goal is ignore the stuff in the center. LMAO. That's not my job, but focus on those data cores. Nice! Purple team! So Zenexa is where you head to the center, and Kelladorn will be clicking. Nice job, you guys. Oh, you can do it, Kelladorn. I believe in you. Nice! Right-click that, baby! Yes, yes. So requirements for operations. The general requirements for operations is 324 gear item rating. So when you click your little character, outfit, whatever gear, this should say 324 or higher. That is the most basic gear that you get. Oh, yellow team, and I'm clicking. Huh? So you guys are gonna, where's the yellow? Thank you. You guys are gonna have to protect me from any little bad guys that come out. Okay, here you go. However, yeah, you have 334. You're awesome. You're good to go. You're perfect. Don't worry about it. Some groups will require more than 324, but 334 should be more than enough. Second is know the basics of your role and your class. So Argy, what are you playing? What are you playing there?
I'm sorry.
All right, everybody, we're on the bus.
Requires administrator authority.
If you see a color that matches you, go stand on it.
Please repeat.
We need some orange team. Borange. Nice job. Not a big deal. It's story mode. Some teams will say that they require more gear, but they don't. Some teams will require more experience, but they don't. You're playing Darkness. Oh, you're playing Assassin Tank. Okay, perfect. I was going to say if you're playing Tank or something like that, you need a little more knowledge than the average player. Colors, but not a lot. So first off, here is a basic class guide. You might want to give that just a very basic look for Darkness. You're going to need to know what is your taunt and what is your multiple person taunt. I think it's called taunt, and then the big one is called maybe mass mind control or something like that. That might be the Republic version. I'm sorry, I don't know them off the top of my head. Second, it's going to depend which raid you run, but your raid leader, talk to them always first. You know those? Awesome, perfect. Your goal is to keep the boss on you if you're the main tank. Your raid leader may have different expectations for a tank. Some raid leaders are happy to explain what the tank needs to do. Other raid leaders are be like, the tank needs to know what they're doing. And I don't even know myself. They're gonna when in doubt, taunt the boss. For my raids, for example, I love having new tanks because it's my favorite role. So I like yelling at people. And oh, I went the wrong way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to whoever just followed me. The wrong way. And I like Asta here in chat is saying, wrong way, wrong way. Don't forget to right click that robot to pick up your loot. Hey, Brez, did you happen to get a lightsaber? Sorry, go ahead.
When in doubt, follow the lights on the floor. They're going the direction.
Oh
you
yeah, I
need to go.
always forget. They are going the right direction. The only raid that has that, and I don't even use that. But yeah, Argy, my personal favorite as a raid leader, I love tanking, so I love handing off the tank role to somebody else, because then they get to learn it in story mode, and I get to go tank the hard stuff instead, or I get to just derp around and do whatever, you know? Rez says, I got a lightsaber, but I deleted it by accident. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. I don't... Say thank you to the team for carrying you today. Oh, buddy. I don't think there's a way to edit and do disintegrating stuff, right? I don't think so.
No.
Tyrelli says, I don't trust the tank. She doesn't even know the way. I mean, that is a good call. Honestly, if your raid leader doesn't even know which direction is forward, maybe you shouldn't follow her. So for darkness,
That's why I don't tank in other games.
because you don't know where you're going?
Yep.
When I've been tanking in World of Warcraft, it's been really funny because my friend winds up going first, even though that's the exact opposite of what should be happening, but I'm too hesitant to go forward because I don't know the way. So he'll like pull all the mobs and I'll be like, no, don't do that. But otherwise we just wouldn't move. Oh, the tank was following a sniper that didn't know where to go. Oh, I thought you were following me. Val's the wrong direction. I was following you the wrong direction? I think we must have been going in a circle.
Do you mind if I mess with the frames?
Can you say that again, please?
Do you mind if I mess with the frames?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Do you have raid leader? Yes, okay, good. We'll go back to answering that question about darkness a little more in a second here, because I play darkness, I like that one. But hey, Vexy said, hey, is this game hard to get into? I've only got ESO under my belt for MMOs. Oh, awesome! ESO is actually one of the ones I played the least, so I'm gonna pick your brain right now about ESO. No, I don't have any questions off the top of my head. I played it a little bit, but it just didn't click with me. My husband, Mr. Swtorista, loves Elder Scrolls universe, though. He loves that the whole thing. Go ahead and right-click the door, and you could watch the cutscene there, guys. Oh, good. Thank you. That's so nice of you. So, is this game hard to get into? The answer is very much no. Of pretty much every MMO that I've tried so far, and this was unexpected to me. I'm gonna spacebar, sorry. This was unexpected to me. SWTOR is one of the easiest to get into. And this is because they really realized... Oh, did everyone make it through the door? Yeah, I'm gonna ready check. Hang on. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're new in here, go bonk your head against the wall. Or new on this character, rather. Bonk your head against the wall in the back, because you get a codex. Give me a second here. What are we doing? Oh no! We ready? Ready check was canceled. Did Tenexa didn't make it in the door. What'd you guys do? Okay, this is what we do. We're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Please type /stuck. If we don't wait for our teammates, they don't get to play with us. So if you type /stuck into chat, it will kill you. And then we start over where we actually get to play with our teammates. If this happens with other groups, there's a good chance they might just go forward and kill it anyway, because you really don't need anybody alive or dead. Thal says I rolled forward too close to the boss. Naughty! Naughty, Thals! Is that because you were following the tank? But Vexy. Okay, going back to Vexy's question. Hey, Ragna, can you type /stuck in the chat? Oh my gosh, look how slowly Ragna dies, even with the whole boss attacking them. That's wild. Crazy. Okay, thank you. Return to area start. And we're going to be taking the little speeder bike that's right there. Take the little speeder bike. Okay, going back to that question from Vexy. So Vexy, the developers of this game made one important difference in this game compared to other MMOs that they saw on the market at the time. I think ESO came out after, so I know ESO has a bit of story, but a lot of the lore and stuff is actually in the little books that you find around. Wait, come back, Brez! Come back, Benji! Come take the speeder! Yeah! Good job, buddy. Watching out for you. Okay, so, now what are you supposed to do? Just wait. Wait, we're catching up to you. Hold tight. SWTOR, Star Wars The Old Republic, is really story heavy. You're not going to see any of it today, and I'm really sorry. It's just the type of activity we're doing today with 16 other people. But when you play the story part of the game, there's these amazing cutscenes that are practically like little movies with your character in it, and you get to make decisions, and they're like fully voiced and stuff like that. And because they realized how popular these story parts of the game were, they made the game very accessible even to people who maybe never played video games before. They made it quite easy. They made the game so easy to get into that they're introducing a hard mode option in the next expansion. So, like, to give you some type of indication, so many people said this game is so easy, please, I want it more harder. Yeah, so that should give you some context. But yes, the base part of the game is very easy. It's very easy to get into. Of all the games I tried, it was the most beginner friendly, which is not something I was expecting. Am I going the wrong way? Yeah, I did run backwards. Gosh darn it. Don't follow me, Brez. Go into the swamp. Go into the swamp. Go into the swamp. Sorry. Into the swamps we go. Thank you.
Don't follow the tank.
Yeah, don't follow the tank. Tank don't know where she's going. Here. No, Brez, no! Come back, Benji! Where's my friendly harpoon? There we go. Perfect. Good way. Good direction. And Zenexa, yeah, we're slowly making our way here to you. You're the first one in line because we all died. Yeah, no worries.
I was wondering where everybody went to.
So what happens was we all went through the door. The boss accidentally got pulled. We all killed ourselves so that we could actually come play with you. But that put us back at the beginning of the raid. So we were slowly taking the speeder back.
So thankful, so thankful.
So yeah, I hope you enjoy trying out this game. Vexy, we love Star Wars here, most of us. I don't know what anybody who doesn't like Star Wars is doing here. They're a little confused. And you can play it on Steam or on SWTOR.com. It takes about 3 hours to download, give or take, either way. I recommend playing through Steam if you have it. But either way is just fine. But yeah, we're here every morning, 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific. So if you run into any trouble or you are confused about something or have a beginner question, feel free to swing by and just pop it in chat there. Oh, Arteris says, I hate Star Wars. Okay, so going back to Plumster. Sorry, go ahead.
Get the speeder. I think somebody didn't get the speeder.
Oh, someone was running back the old-fashioned way. Oopsie. Let's see. I see them on the map, but I can't tell who it is. Oh, Ragna. Oh, it's gonna take you a while to get here. Oh my gosh. I wish I could go backwards. Yeah, we'll give it a little. Okay, we'll answer some more questions while we wait. Sorry to rest the team. I think maybe Ragna doesn't have voice chat on here. So Plumster says, would you consider doing a series on YouTube when Classic SWTOR comes out with you, starting from scratch level 1 character and explain how to do stuff and make it like Davik's playthrough? It could be very cool and helpful for tips on how to defeat hard enemies. Oh, that's a great question. Okay, so I for sure plan to be playing SWTOR Classic or SWTOR Expert. I don't know which one. Probably both, to be honest. It seems super fun to me and I'm super keen on trying it out. However, when I was doing Javik, that was before I started streaming, and I hadn't started doing this. And I've got to be honest, I love this. I love this so much. I love being able to talk with you guys live. I love being able to organize group events. I love being able to answer questions for people, whether they're like social questions or like, just how do I do this questions. It brings me so much joy, and I learned so much from you guys this way as well, that I didn't even know was a thing that I would enjoy when I was doing Javik. Javik is a little different because I'm playing by myself and I'm talking to myself as I play, so it would have to be an entirely different thing. And now I'm like, oh, good question. Oh, that sounds fun. oh, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to make any promises I can't keep, but that does sound pretty fun. But I'm so unused to playing by myself and talking by myself. Loto says, do you think they will ever add a way for us to replay the story and expansion on our characters without needing to make a new one? I think they have a goal to eventually allow that, but I don't know if it's something they will be able to do or not. Oh, poor Ragna, just making their way slowly here. They're getting there. I think they're in the caves. They're in the swamp right now. So they have introduced something called the Eras window. And this is more than just a little list. It also is successfully tracking every quest in order and which one you may have done and not done in the background, and creating a linear path so that you can easily, when you log in, see where you're at in the story. This is not something we had before because there was a lot of branching paths and they kind of closed some loopholes and stuff like that. And this is a very useful thing that they added. I think their goal is to eventually make this even more interesting and show like what choices you made during those expansions. And if they are able to do that type of thing, that means they have all the variables finally plotted out properly, and potentially they could make things replayable. However, it is a huge task because when they originally created this game, they did not set it up for replayability or even for really good viewability. Unlike some other games we've seen come out with their branching choices, you can see like the trees of what you chose and stuff like that. Those were built from the get-go. They weren't like retroactively added. So yeah, I wish so. It'd be fun. You can play new Javik on these daily sessions like once a week or so. I think I did that with Javik. You died going through the swamp? What happened? Oh, try talking to the little computer. Oh, you made it here? Perfect. Okay, we gotcha. Sorry, we are ready. The great news is this is Kefis. He used to be hard, but now he's the easiest boss in the game, and you literally do nothing except attack him for the first 50% of his health. So let's get him. So I've tried playing Javik live.
Soy boy.
Oh no, he's a soy boy. Oh, Kefis, it's so sad. They're insulting you. I've tried playing Javik while live streaming, and it's just not the same because I wind up chatting to everyone instead of actually like talking about the game and talking to myself and what I'm doing and stuff. It's a very different play style. Heavies, hey Vexy says, thank you for explaining. I really appreciate all the info. I'm for sure gonna try it out. Have fun. Like I said, swing by if you get stuck anywhere for sure. I know there was another question. Oh yeah, we were talking about Travin. We were talking about Travin stealing my aggro. How rude. We were talking about Darkness Guardian. Oh my gosh, Darkness Assassin, and Argy is gonna hopefully one day play operations as a tank. So you'll need to know where your taunt and your AoE taunt are. Your main goal is gonna be, if there's a bad guy or a little bad guy, taunt it. There's a chance you may have a second person who's also a tank. Either the raid leader will sort it out or you two will sort it out who will be the main tank. There's a good chance they may just ask you like, can you just go pick up any smaller guys that show up, you know? I'll take the main boss. You don't really need to do that much. And that's awesome because then you get to kind of shadow them and watch what they're doing. That works out great too. What else will you need to know? Okay. I'm gonna pull up my Darkness Assassin guide so I have the pictures of the icons. I was about to start describing the icons. I'm like, there's a little light purple one. A little light purple one that you need to click often. So the cool thing about story modes is that they don't tend to do a lot of damage in general. There's a couple that can hit hard and a couple like abilities here and there that will hit hard, but for the most part, if you didn't use a single defensive ability, you'd honestly probably be fine. You really wouldn't be in too much trouble in story modes, which is kind of ridiculous, but nice job, everyone. We're almost done here.
I happen to know you could even tank this if you were on a stage.
Right, we wouldn't even need a tank here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here is the 5 ability basic rotation for your tank. Those are the main DPS abilities that you need. You may already be familiar with these. And you guys go ahead and watch that cutscene there. Your mind control and mass mind control. And here's the ones that are, if you want to get just a little better and have less people make fun of you, haha. Dark ward. Just use it so you always have a dark ward on. If you're not sure quite when to use it, click it whenever it glows. That's not the most efficient, but it is the easiest for sure. If anything scary is hurting you, you can hit Force Shroud or Deflection or Overcharged Saber. It's an option on your tree. I do recommend it if you're newer especially and don't know what to pick. And that's really all you need to know. Maybe go, you don't even need to worry about the rest. Yeah, that's it. Those were the ones that I wanted to show you, was those defensive abilities. Nice, 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 nice. I'm on my way. Yeah, I would say Guild Wars 2 has a combat style that requires more physical movement. And so it's something that some players may struggle more with getting into, but other players find that style a lot more fun because it's more engaging. But if you struggle like with video games in general, Guild Wars 2 can be a bit rough, especially depending on your class, I've found, which is kind of funny. SWTOR doesn't really matter that much, to be honest. Okay, I think we have everybody. No, not quite. Oh, this is gonna be weird. Myra, was it you who had a taunt? Who was willing to off-tank the other boss we were talking about earlier? Okay, Myra, I'm gonna send you to the right-hand side over there with Medic. Everybody else, we're gonna be on the left-hand side where we are right now. We're gonna attack this tentacle, and that's really the only thing we're gonna pay attention to. Not really anything else. Ooh, JR. JR, I love that question. Let me think on that one a little bit and answer a few more solid questions here. Plumster says, hang on. Did we get everybody? Who we miss? Brez, okay. Oh, Robin, you funny girl. I hear your keyboard.
Sorry, discussing guild stuff.
No worries. I'm like, she typing like mad. All right. Okay, cool. We got it ready. Check. Cool. I'm going. And good luck over there, Myra. Please leave that other. Oh my God! What happened to my harpoon? Oh, I switched it to friendly harpoon to try and pull Benji earlier, and I forgot to switch it back out. Oh, that's so sad. What's the question? Hang on. Yeah. This may sound like a stupid question, but are Master Mode flashpoints around the same difficulty as operations? No. Okay, so Veteran Mode flashpoints are considered very easy. They are not actually harder than Story Mode flashpoints. They just allow more people, if that makes sense. Master Mode flashpoints are an actual step up in difficulty, and some of the bosses have actual mechanics, which is something that I really like. Like, there's things you need to step out of or pay attention to. You just can't hit the one key and smack your way through. And they also, Master Mode flashpoints also require tank, healer, and 2 DPS. So you have actual roles versus the veteran flashpoints is just whoever shows up kind of thing. Okay, we're back on our tentacles. In operations, we do have tanks, healers, DPS, which is awesome. However, story mode operations, they tend to be quite easy. Like, for the most part, as long as you have a group that kind of knows where they're going, or a raid leader who's kind of assigning people to roles and stuff like that, it's honestly... There's definitely some master mode flashpoints that are harder and require... Oh, what the heck? Sheep! It auto-killed me. It auto-killed Asti too. Thank you. If we could get Asta up too, that'd be great. That wasn't their fault. They just died. Okay, we're heading to the left. We are going through the little portals. We are going to stand on the platform that has the tentacle on it. You cannot hit the tentacle from far away, unfortunately. Myra, feel free to head down to that tentacle. I've got the boss back. Oh, I lied. Yeah, I've got the boss back now that I'm alive. LMAO. Yeah, and the story mode operations are a couple that are weirdly hard. R4 has been such a stupid anomaly. It makes me so mad. That is so much harder and more difficult and weird and balanced and stuff. But yeah, story as you had a nice player in chat called SWTOR _player_. Right. They are right on the money. As a general rule, story mode ops are extremely forgiving these days. Yep. We're playing a story mode operation right now. And if we jumped into a master mode flashpoint, we'd be having a lot harder of a time. Yeah, okay, we're going around. Everybody, please go look for a sparkly hypergate irregularity. Look for a sparkly thing, stand on the same platform as it, and kill it. When you kill one, go find another and kill that too. Everybody's helping kill the sparklums. Nice job, everybody! Look at those sparkly killers. Don't get off my platform, you freaks. This is mine. We're gonna go find those tentacles. Remember, you can't hurt the tentacle unless you're on the same platform as it.
I think his aim might have bugged.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. Yeah, this one's
Yeah,
being
right aside.
funky today. But yeah, Plumster, I hope that answered that question for you. It's a little windy of an answer, but that's the truth of it. I know there was another question earlier. So we had a wonderful question from JR, and JR, this is a question JR is asking like as a thoughtful question, not like a I need this question answered question. With the difficulty toggle and fitted armors and collections, maybe potentially replayable story, and they're addressing players' greatest wants. What else are the biggest player wants? Perhaps dies? So the fitted thing, I don't think that's a big player want. We are looking for sparkly hypergate irregularities team. Please go look for a sparkly guy and kill it. Make sure you're standing on the same platform as it. So I don't think the fitted armors were big on the player wish list. I was honestly surprised to see them add that. It was probably just something they could do, so they did do it, you know? They probably... It is basically just a spreadsheet, essentially. A spreadsheet of multiple variables to add. And it sounds like when they added them to the game in the first place, they had to make a spreadsheet of them, so that probably helped a lot. But going back to the concept of them addressing player wants. So the difficulty mode is probably honestly one of the bigger ones that we see coming in. The one that is the biggest player request is one that's really hard to do, and I don't think they will, and that's just more story, more companion conversations. Oh, Ragna, you're gonna want to move from there. You're gonna want to move. You're standing in my garbage puddle, I'm sorry. You're gonna want to go to a different platform, Ragna, if you can hear me. Nice. Okay, good job. Good job. What? Leave me alone, scamp. So there's one more tentacle to kill, and then we'll kill this big boss. All right, we are attacking the big boss. No, everyone go stand on their own platform by themselves, if you can. And you can attack the boss even if you're not close to him. Time and space have been warped here. You don't gotta worry about it. Captured in the void, the laws of physics do not apply here. Goodbye, TFB. Bye. Bye. Nice job, everybody. Great job. Okay, let's see if we can get Asta back up. Poor Asta. That's something
Probably
broke
not.
there.
There you are.
And go ahead and right-click that big sparkly thing. That's your loot, even though it doesn't look like it.
Thank you.
Aaron says it gets sad when he
Thank
flies
you.
away. Nice, glad you got back up. And good job, everybody. Nice job, especially for those of you who haven't been in here recently. And thanks people who swapped roles or who swapped out to allow someone else to run. Great job, everybody. Good job. I'm gonna hop out of voice chat. Do you guys want to say bye before I do?
Bye, stream.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Bye.
Appreciate it.
All right, so that was Monday morning operation, and that is something you guys can join every Monday morning, and we give priority to those who don't get to run very often. Do you have a Discord? I'll put that information for you in chat there. Sorry, it's under the... There's like just a giant wall of chat there right now. So, that question, the thing I think players want the most is more story, more companion conversations, more romance, expanded romance for the ones that we already have, that kind of stuff. And I'm sure you, JR, of all people, are well aware that the developers seem to really struggle with that. Even the romances that we got, or the returning companion cutscenes that we got, are so incredibly short. Unfortunately, as players in the background here, we never can see truly how difficult it is to make cutscenes, or to get the voice acting in, or we don't really know exactly what part of that process is the most difficult part. Like if there's a specific holdup, or if it's just the whole thing together that's really hard and difficult and expensive and time consuming and labor intensive. But we know that it is, because of the evidence of how little that's been done in general in terms of that kind of like expanded story content. So like I was doing some companion return cutscenes, and most of them were like 2 minutes long, and then you never get to talk to that companion again. And it's especially crazy because like expanded romances and stuff would be amazing. No, you guys never actually got to have your wedding with Lana Bonico, right? Wolfie says, do you know if the German French voices have been added by now? Nope, that's still missing. But that's from what I understand, a negotiations problem between the contracts and stuff like that. And I don't really know anything more than that. That's kind of crazy that it's been so long, though. I don't really know what's going to happen there. At this point, it's like, give up on them. I don't know. No more French and German acting, I guess. Fooge says they're going to add Flashpoints Plus. Fooge, wouldn't that be cool? After they see if people like the hard mode ventures, if they ever do Mythic Plus version of Flashpoints Plus, I'd like to try it. I don't know if I'd like it, but I'd like to try it, that's for sure. Yeah, I would like to try it. I love the idea of making older stuff more difficult and more interesting. I think that's just really cool. So apart from cutscenes, story, romance, companion conversations, stuff like that, the difficulty mode is one I see requested the most. It's a weird one, and I don't particularly want to see them add it, but operations that are soloable, like I guess, so you can see the cutscenes and go in with like 7 companions or whatever, something like that would be kind of cool. I see that requested a lot. It's not necessarily something that's high on my wish list of things that I need or want for the game. Yeah, I'm just really happy with the difficulty modes thing and the fact that we're getting a new expansion period. Oh, a crafting update. That would be one, I guess. But they're well aware of that one. They're just trying to figure out where it would sit in their log. To be honest, I never thought we'd actually get the difficulty modes. I'm so exciting. I feel like that one item from the Galactic Season was kind of like a Flashpoint Plus. It gave us weird little abilities and made enemies a little bit harder, but also made us stronger. So it was kind of weird. It was kind of weird. Mythic Plus, from what I understand. Okay, please forgive me. I've only played a couple in World of Warcraft. But Mythic Plus, for those of you who are not familiar, is they have seasons. So it's specific dungeons at a time and specific special stuff at a time in a time frame. They pick a few flashpoints, dungeons, and then they make it so you can make them harder and harder and harder and harder, almost infinitely. Almost infinitely. Like it's all programmatic. There's not like an end point. You can literally just go on until you can't go on anymore. So like really good people will try and get really, really high up, and then everybody else is trying to get to a certain number. It's usually like 10 or something like that to get a special achievement or something. But you could potentially just keep doing them harder and harder forever for just the challenge or the bragging rights or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Isn't there a graphical engine update coming? Right. That too. That's been a huge player request too, is like, can we update the graphics? I don't know what that's going to look like or what exactly they're trying to do there, but that is also on the way, which is crazy. So like they've really been investing, which is super cool to see. Like it's slow. I've been watching the World of Warcraft updates a little closer because I've been playing it in the background. Taking a little break from it right now, but the updates come really fast there. It's wild. Like, oh my god, like we just got a new area. Why did we just get a whole other one? Yeah, so it's been really cool. Robin says, I want to be able to do the story with friends and have it count. Oh, yeah, Guild Wars 2 has that functionality. I think that might be more of a personal player wish than like a widely requested one. I don't see it come up that much, although it's something I would personally love to have for sure. All right, you guys. Oh, it's only 9:15. I thought it was time to go because we ran that so fast. My bad. Okay, let's see. What have I been working on? Let me take a look at my companions list that I've been working on. Is there any that I need to go do? We did a whole bunch the other day. I feel like I got most of them there. Give me a second. I got a spreadsheet I'm working on here. Did the game originally have a social point system? You got more playing with people. It still has a social system. It's called social achievements now versus social points. It's just slightly different, but generally the same. Let's see. Shaw, Chisla, Torches, Flame. Oh, I see. Okay, Mando Vanguard, do find a findsman, then pull items from inventory. Oh, I love this. Okay, which ones did we do? Okay, so I'm gonna go do a quest that is in the expansions. It is technically a spoiler. However, it's actually a really boring quest, and I'm gonna be spacebarring through it, and I'm actually gonna do it 3 different times. Listen, I have things to do. I'm collecting stuff, okay? All right. I need to do it on Sorcerer Madness and Mando Vanguard. So basically what I've been doing is I've been working on a little project. I'm always working on little projects. How many times have you had the question, I want to play with my husband, but we have to do all the class stuff twice? Help. It's never help. That's the thing. It's what do we do? And the answer is just play a different class and enjoy each other's cutscenes. That's usually where people start. Or we don't mind playing each cutscene twice, you know? It doesn't come up that often as far as things go, nor does it come up that often on like Reddit or YouTube or wherever else I see questions. Okay, so I'm working on this project where I'm collecting pictures of all the companion outfits. Unfortunately, a lot of my companion outfits I have accidentally thrown out over the years, which is embarrassing and upsetting, but my hoarding skills apparently failed me. So I'm replaying certain stuff on other characters and trying to collect those outfits for them. So this is something that's like, why would you do this, Swtorista? And the answer is because I have a website, and that's the only reason you would do this. So if you guys have any questions about the game, now is a great time to ask, because I'm actually going to be doing some slower content, just kind of trying to get my life together. There's technically going to be some spoilers, but honestly, I'm just going to turn the voice dialogue off and spacebar through it, so you don't got to worry about it. Whoa, DCH, why'd you say General Garza and Master Kiwix? Why'd you post 2 leading ladies in my chat? What was the context there? I want it. Tyre said, so the changes they did to the trooper on the public test server, how do you feel about the changes? Good or not good? Ooh, great question. I only tried the... Let's see. What's going on here? Board your personal starship. Can do. What? Actually, wait. What happened here? Oh, I see. That's so weird. Started me off in a weird spot in the quest chain. For my trooper tank, it really didn't feel like it changed that much, so maybe I need to dig into it a little more, but I'm honestly not sure. Oh, cross-server PvP. That was something that people asked for a lot, but at this point, PvP has quieted down enough, and I don't think it's something that people are too worried about these days, to be honest. Board your ship. And what? Use the galaxy map to travel to Zakul. That's rude. Make me fly on my ship with my ship? What the heck? Fine. Oh man, I wish really bad I could check the YouTube chat and see if there was anybody asking questions there. Something broke. Oh, by the way, I want to tell you guys about my weekend. My weekend was amazing. So me and Mr. Swtorista, a while ago, I was like, Mr. Swtorista, we're allowed to do fun things. What do you want to do? If you could go do something fun, what do you want to do? We don't have to only be in the house. We're allowed to do other things. And so we decided to save up a little money and go to a concert. And I told him, you want to go to a concert? I'll go to concerts with you. You just figure it out. I don't even care what it is. You go to whatever concert you want and book 2 tickets and plan it, and I will come with you and we will go enjoy it together. The first one we went to was Abbott Brothers, and that is a folk band. People, I'm sure I've heard plenty of their songs at this point, but honestly, I don't think I could name a single one. And okay, right. I don't really have any feelings about them, but he quite likes them. So that was kind of okay. But the one that we went to, the concert itself was kind of brr. Nothing to do with the Abbott Brothers. There was just some other stuff going around that time, and it was okay. It was alright. And then he also had booked a second one, and I knew it would probably be another, like, folk or country or something like that, you know. What's the word? Is folk... What is country when it's not singing about beer cans or something like that? Is there a word for that? Like, meaning? But he likes older country because that's what his parents would listen to in the car with him. And he likes folk music. And I just thought it would be something along those lines. I didn't really sweat it or think too much about it. I didn't really recognize the name at first, mostly because I'm bad with names. And then we started listening to more music on the TV, which was really nice. I liked it a lot. And we started listening. There was these songs that he kept playing by this guy, and I was like, wow, I really like this song. And then one of these songs made me cry, and I was like, what the heck is this? What are you playing on the TV while I'm trying to do the dishes? Why is it making me cry? Oh, bluegrass. Yeah, he likes that kind of stuff too. Why are you playing, like, what the hell is this? And it was a guy singing about, I don't know, his parents or something, his relationship. I don't know, something like that. And I started, like, bawling. And it turns out I really liked that person's music, and it was Noah Kahan. How do you say his name? Is it Noah Kahan or Noah Kahan? My bad, either way. And so we really started, like, digging into his music and listening to it together and, like, talking about it and stuff. I really like it because he sings a lot about growing up somewhere that's a small town with the snow and kind of a dead-end town, I guess you could say. There's not a lot going on. There's not a lot going on. Oh, baby, you're so wrong. Oh, how's the song go? That's from the Corner Gas TV show. Sorry, a little Saskatchewan. So I've grown up in a couple different places that are kind of like that, and I really resonated with that. And the way that he sang about it and the details and stuff like that were really cool. I think I keep going in a circle by accident. This happens every time. Oops. Oops. Oh, hey there, R4. What do I do when I reach level 80? Let's get you a guide in a minute here. Let me finish my little story. And a question, gold foil. Thank you again. Appreciate that. Primarino. Thank you. Primarino. Oh, I get it now. Let's find that what to do at level 80 guide for you. There's basically a bunch of stuff you can do. And it's super up to you which one you want. So this is very recently updated. So this is a super up-to-date guide. These are all the things you can do. So it's quite a list. What can I say? It's a pretty little list. I like it. I made these little icons. And it really goes through, like, what are some things you might like to do? Do you want to go see all the story that you maybe missed? Do you want to go gear up? Do you want to go do PvP? You want to go run some solo stuff? You want to go collect some stuff? You want to go explore? You want to go roleplay? You want to go play with other people? And this is an intense guide, like, it's long, but it's meant to be like, what section interests you? Like, what might be goals you're looking for, what might be content you want to try out. But yeah, if you start digging into any of these different things and you need more information, feel free to swing back here, though. There's just so much. There's the wild world of SWTOR to go explore. But if you want, after I'm done talking about what I did this weekend, I'd love to give you a little more info about any of those, if any of them interest you, from that picture list there. I think I'm going the right way now. So this music by Noah Kahan, it was really resonating with me because I've grew up in some places like that and had some feelings like that and seen some people with feelings like that, you know? And Mr. Swtorista did not grow up anywhere like that. He grew up in California his whole life. Very different. There's always a billion people around. But there was some of the lyrics that really resonated with him, that were like personal feelings. And also he just really liked the way that the singer evoked a sense of place, like made a story, made a picture. The lyrics are very, very, very good. I like them a lot in the most recent album. So we were both really enjoying it. And then I looked at the calendar one day and I was seeing what was coming up and I was like, oh my God, wait, you booked a concert to go see Noah Kahan? That's the person that we've been enjoying this whole time. And he's like, yeah. He's like, you didn't know that? I was like, yeah, no. So I was so excited. And we went to the concert this weekend. It was in the Rose Bowl, which is a famous venue in California. It is a football stadium. It is basically just a giant bowl. It's like literally just a giant coliseum, a stadium, and it's only seats. There's no like, it's not like fancy football and baseball stadiums these days where you walk around and there's a million little food places in it and there's all these merch shops and all these shaded areas. No, it's a giant bowl. Oval bowl. Oh, I can't figure out. I always forget how to get over there. Oh, I think it's up near the beginning. And there was 90,000 people there when we went. It was crazy. It was wild. There were so many people and it was wonderful because the people were all just happy to be there, you know, happy to be enjoying the music. And the singer was also a little overwhelmed and like really joyful because it was apparently the biggest place they've ever played before. 90,000 people, that's a lot. That's a lot. So it was very funny to see the singer react to just the sheer mass of people being excited to be there. But what was especially cool was that, let me see if I can find a photo without showing you photos of poor Mr. Swtorista. He's a secret. You guys don't get to see him. They had a really cool production value because this was for his second album and his second tour. And so it was basically like being part of a music video live where the singer is also there. It was so cool. We were actually close enough to see the singer, which was cool. But obviously with a stadium of 90,000 people, not everyone's gonna have a good, okay, here we go. I think I've got it set up for you guys. They're obviously not going to have a good view, especially if you're further away. But they had these giant screens, and the screens themselves were incredibly high quality, like just absolutely wild of how nice of quality they were. What happened? Why is it so tiny? What happened there? Just a second. The one I downloaded was like the size of a thumbnail. That is not what I wanted. I want full screen. And so what they did was they created a bunch of imagery to go with all the songs, and they showed really high quality video of the singers and the band and stuff like that. Did this one come out full size? Okay, cool. I don't know what happened there. That was very bizarre. And put these in a folder. We'll call it, what will we call it? Noah Kahan. And there's one more I really wanted to show you guys. Hang on. Photo. And they did a really good job of just the general production value of things. Yeah, there's one I really wanted to show you guys. So I like fell over and died. Did I not take that picture? What happened? I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, where's my photo? Oh, here it is. Oh, it's just a very terrible photo. I see. That's the problem here. Who was that? Bladen, thank you. I'm gonna put that straight towards the go see that singer again. Fun. Okay, here we go. Let's party, people! Desktop. Okay, so it was, this is where we were sitting, basically. And the opener was Gigi Perez, and I didn't really know this saw person before, but she gave an insane performance. Like, I really liked it. She's the one who sings the song that's on the radio sometimes that goes, "Kiss me on the mouth and love me like a sailor. When you get a taste, tell me what's my flavor." That's all I remember from the song. That one's super famous, but all her other performances like super fantastic too. So this is what the production value was. So do you see this house? So this was a roof, and the roof like goes up and down, like it's a physical prop on hangers, and then they put these little porch poles in, and it goes up and down during the different sets as they switch things out, and the rest is all a giant video background. So the back of the house is actually video. It was super cool. And so these weren't recordings, these were live videos of the people singing, and this was all animated with these beautiful like this was snowing, that's not a good photo, but they changed seasons and stuff like that. Here they turned it into a little gas station kind of thing, general store. Oh, it was just super neat. The roof is on fire. Here's like the billions of people, like every seat, it was completely sold out. Oh, here it is. They made it snow, like super cool. Just really neat. And then this is the worst photo I've ever taken in my life. But Chapel Rowan showed up, which was also super cool. That was a huge surprise. She's the one who sings Pink Pony Club. I'ma keep on dancing out in West Hollywood. I don't know the rest of the song, but I can't. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I like that one a lot too. She's got another song. I think the other famous one is HOTTOGO. You can take me home to go. That's all I remember. I'm sorry, guys. That's all I got. But yeah, it was just a wonderfully magical experience. When the singer Noah Kahan actually went on, Mr. Swtorista was just so happy. It was like, oh, it made my heart happy. Yeah. Butter says, hi there. They told us to come over from YouTube chat and chat here. Oh, hey, Butter. Thank you. Normally I can chat with YouTube too, but today something broke, so I was sad because I couldn't see it. Buttered says, I created a very special Twi'lek prep for the expansion. Finally see Ryloth. Oh, that's so cool, right? You're gonna get to go home. I like your older videos about Twi'lek place in lore, etc. They're not just booty shakers, lol. I'm so glad you liked that video. Yeah, that video is gonna be like super relevant for what's coming up. I can only imagine that other people are gonna wanna make some Twi'leks too, right? Yeah. So MP says, I would honestly decide on whether PvP is other stuff before selecting gear. The PvP gear is different than PvE gear as far as I know. Sort of, not really. No. It's complicated. It used to be very different. It's currently could be different, but only if you care about it. I don't. And I play PvP all the time. It seems to be fine. Okay, I'm really struggling, you guys. I can't figure out, oh, do I have to go from this side? I keep going around in a circle trying to get to this little quest marker here. I have to do this 3 more times. Swtorista karaoke stream when? Is that how I get copyright struck finally and never get to play anything again? Oh, a big thank you to Bladen earlier. Bladen, thank you. If your name is Iber Q, Queen of Scribbles, Zolito, or Abassian, you now get to watch without ads, which is great because then you get to hear me singing without interruption. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about the game, I have been done telling you about my my weekend, but it was a wonderful weekend. We don't get to do stuff like that very often. And then we went to go visit his parents, which was nice. And we played a board game with his brother for like 3 hours, which was honestly really nice. Like, it was really fun. We were playing Concordia for anyone who happens to know that one. I lost. I got 3rd place. That's okay. It was still fun. Someone has to lose, I guess. Okay, I think I finally figured out how to get here, though. Thank God. You miss playing board games with friends? Mr. Swtorista would really like to have more people to play with, I think. But it's hard to make time as adults with work schedules and stuff like that. What I was gonna talk about. Oh yeah! And then Mr. Swtorista said his mom said, "Oh, by the way, you guys, if you wanted to get Olympics tickets for the Los Angeles Olympics, which we live in Los Angeles, if you guys wanted to get some, I got lucky, and the random drawing to buy some, I was able to get in on this one. Did you guys want to buy any?" And I just looked at Mr. Swtorista and said, "I'm not paying $700 for Olympics tickets." So the tickets this year, for the coming year, have been really weird and kind of interesting. Recover the third component. Where's that? Secure the Undercity. Is it in here? I guess I'll just take the tram and see where it puts me. The Olympics tickets, basically, they put everybody who lived nearby into a pool, and if you lived nearby, you could get selected to buy tickets earlier. And if you did, there was a good chance that you could get tickets as low as like $28. And there was no like rhyme or reason to it as far as I can tell. You just got it or you didn't. And I think our family bought a couple of like rugby tickets or whatever they could kind of find. And we did not get selected for that one, so we didn't really get to take a look. But when we got to go look at the second drop, the second round of ones, there was plenty of tickets that were like over $1,000. The cheapest tickets were $150 to some random event that we didn't even necessarily know what they were or where they were and stuff like that. Oh, man. Okay, so we have a question from Micro, here are some of the balancing changes. Oh, not necessarily balancing, but the new abilities. And I think that comes with the balancing, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But so far, we've seen the balancing and the new abilities for the Marauder, Sentinel, Sorcerer, Sage, Vanguard, Power Tech, Sniper, Gunslinger, and I've just linked those for you in chat if you wanted to go take a better look at them, and those are testable on the public test server as well if you wanted to go take a crack at them. This weekend, Canada won the Flag Football World Championship and qualified for the Olympics. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know flag football was like an actual sport other than something you just play for fun. Right, sorry. But yeah, I decided in that moment I need to go resend in my Olympics application to volunteer because I kind of want to be a part of it. It's very complicated feelings right now. So when we first heard the Olympics were coming to Los Angeles, we were so excited. Like, this was years ago. When was this first announced? This would have been announced like 4 or 6 years ago or something like that. And then they don't actually happen until 2028. We were super psyched. But then we got busier in life, so we were less sure we'd even be able to attend. Our sentiments towards representing the United States got complicated. Feel a little less patriotic, you know. And also the state of the Olympics has been especially weird. The Olympics, I don't know. Thank you, Don. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but it's actually like almost a for-profit organization, which is something I guess we didn't really realize when we were younger, or maybe it was less so back then. I don't know. I've heard, for those of you who are a bit older and have maybe had a chance to go some of the Olympics pre-2000s, we've heard some wonderful experiences from people in our lives about how much it really meant to them and stuff. But it doesn't feel like that same kind of spirit is there when it comes to the current committee or whatever you want to call it, the current state of affairs. I don't know too much about it, so I could be talking completely wrong. Sorry if so. But yeah, it feels a lot more commercialized and stuff like that, if that makes sense. Happy National Black Cat Day and National I Love My Feet Day. Okay, I'll definitely celebrate the Black Cat Day. How you feel, Winter? How are you feeling about the I Love My Own Feet Day? Not other people's feet, your own feet. That's very funny. Butter says, sounds amazing. We hit some farmers markets to restock on stuff I convinced myself I can't live without. Jams, insects, herbs, yarn, infused oils, hair accessories, etc. Hubby puts up with me. Oh my gosh. At our farmer markets? That would set you all back like what, $300? I love going to the farmers markets and picking up snacks though, like stuff like jams. Oh, so tasty. What's your favorite thing that you picked up there, Buttered? Okay, I'm a little lost. Report to Ogrub. Oh, I think I almost finished this quest. Okay, this quest is very fast if I don't get lost 5 times. That is the very important part. Hang on, okay, we're going back to Ogrub. Here we go. Listen, says Winter, I take good care of my feet in case I need them to help pay the rent someday. That's right, girly. Besides, I'm a shoes girly, and the right shoes always make or break an outfit. Winter, I admire you. I have simply decided in my old age that I'm just going to wear the same sneakers every day with every outfit, and I've given up on ever wearing cute shoes because I just can't handle it. Maybe one day I'll make little booty covers or something for them to make them cuter. But I've just given up. I've been buying the same sneakers for the last, like, literal, like, 10 years now. Like, very literally. I tried to wear some cute shoes the other day, and they weren't even, like, high heels or anything. They were just, like, Sperry's. I don't know if you know what those are. Hang on, I'm gonna look them up, see if I can find a picture. Because they vaguely matched my outfit, and my feet hurt after, like, I think it was like 10 minutes of walking in them. These little kind of shoes. These little kind of little cute little boat shoes, I think they were called. And I was like, okay, time to clean these up a little and put them in the donate pile. Do you want to see my latest? Yeah, I want to see your shoes. Could you like, could you send them to me on Discord and then tell me here that you sent them? Okay, I'm going back to my spreadsheet. Because I just don't keep Discord open while I'm playing. Okay, I need to go on Mando Vanguard and do the exact same thing I just did again. It's a little silly, but you know. You sent? Okay, let me open her up. But yeah, I have donated at this point all my high heels and have resolved to never buying any more again. Your grandma wore those. Don't tell me that. That's mean. I'm so sad. Ibear says, if you replace Olympic Committee with FIFA, I would say you're absolutely correct about the for-profit then. Oh my gosh, Winter! These are so cute! Hang on, I'm just gonna show the one photo. Oh no, this one's cute too. These are super cute! Look at these shoes that Winter got. Look at these little flats with the little black toe dubbins and the little... Oh, they're so sweet! Those are the type of things I could never wear. I don't understand why, but all flats just fall right off my feet and they'll be all over the floor. I stand by my choices, says Buttered Grits, who spent $300 at the farmer's market. I stand by my choices. Love the garlic, rosemary, or lemon thyme, or chili pepper oils. We eat a lot of pho. Keeps it from being boring. I have really long hair, so I found replacement barrettes that do break easily. Yay! Oh, that sounds lovely. We don't eat a lot of pho in our house. We'll if we get pho, it's like we went out for happy pho dinner, you know. What is there other things that you can put those type of oils on? Because we eat a lot of noodles and pasta and stuff like that. Oh my god, Mr. Swtorista made handmade sauce with sausage in it the other day and I almost about cried. I was so happy. Ket Darka says, painful shoes and really uncomfortable clothing is one of the reasons I've given up on fashion. I'm pretty sure my character just got stuck. Oh yeah, they did get stuck. That was funny. Shoes I've given up on. Maybe one day I'll get custom-made shoes that don't hurt me. I don't know. Clothes, though. I'll tell you my tip. If you're willing to do... Oh, is my ship supposed to be here? My ship is supposed to be here, and somehow my ship is not here. Let's try going in this door and see if that fixes things. Something broke. If you're willing to acquire things slowly, keep your eye on garage sales and keep your eye on thrift stores if you happen to be near any. Garage sales especially, I say. Why garage sales? Oh, I know what the problem might be. Hang on. Let's try going back outside and see if my ship made it here. If not, I might need to start a different chapter. And that might do the trick there. Yeah, that's funny. Because I'm in the middle of a different chapter. My ship's missing, so it broke things. So let's try... Give me a second here, figuring out my life. Those oils are fabu and fried tofu. We eat a lot of fried tofu. Okay, I got it. Next time at a farmer's market, I'm picking up some oils for my tofus. Okay, let's see. Which one could I start that should fix things? Usually, starting chapter 9 works. Let's see if starting, like, chapter 1, Wrath and Ruin fixes things, though. Click play to launch chapter. Okay. Cannot launch a chapter while actively engaged with another chapter. I am going to go to my stronghold. Something got really funky here in the background. Ah! Oh, Winter says the white denim jacket you sent me is still one of my most complimented pieces ever. Yes, 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 yes. Katarka says my body shape is not really compatible with most of the rack items, and it's not even the case that I am fat or something like that. Garage sales are not a thing where I live. Okay, the reason I was suggesting garage sales is because you can often find things very cheap and try stuff out for like $2 or whatever, and if it doesn't fit, well, NBD. No big deal. But garage sales aren't a thing where you live. Oh, I'm so sorry. They're definitely a... My ship got impounded. I think you're right, actually. Oh, no. Okay, let's try abandoning this. Let's try starting a different chapter while being not in a chapter by accident. Let's start chapter XI 10? No, X 10. There we go. I guess that is very much a thing to do with, it's a very Canadian and American thing. I don't really know if garage sales happen in Europe at all. Is that a thing? When y'all in Europe have stuff that you would like to not necessarily donate, maybe you want to get a little bit of money for it, maybe it's not even something that's worth donating, what do you guys do with it in general? So what Americans do is, maybe because we have more space, I don't know, maybe because garages are a thing, you'll hoard it in a couple different boxes for like half the year, and then you put it all on your front yard, or you don't actually have to have a garage, by the way. You put it on your driveway, or you put it on your yard, and you put a little sign that says garage sale, and hopefully you're selling things for cheap. Hopefully you're not, like, overcharging for it. You're just kind of trying to get rid of... Those are sold on flea markets. We have flea markets, too. Oh, fudge. What happened? Something break again? What's wrong with my character? Dang. What happened? A car boot sale. Okay, a car boot sale. That we don't do. Okay, cool. I have heard of that. That makes perfect sense. So we have flea markets. We have, what's really cool is we have these huge drive-in theaters that are no longer really popular anymore, you know? They're not as popular as they used to be. And during the daytime, those are often flea markets here in California, which is super cool. And it's you could get a spot for like as low as like 20 bucks, you know? I'd rather do it at my house, though. Let's see. I am going to try doing that thing where you said try going to your ship using just like not the chapters options. Car boot sale. So a car boot sale. Plumster, could you explain a little bit about a car boot sale and how it would work? So I understand a boot is your trunk. In the United States, it's called a trunk. We could call it a trunk sale, but we don't really do that here. Hey, my ship came back! My chapter broke, but my ship is here. Perfect. Do you do it from your house? Or you go to a massive field and there's like 50 different cars. Do you have to pay? And is it expensive to put your car there? That sounds so fun. So the thing is about flea markets where we live, a lot of the places that vend there are like actual businesses. It's not just like a George from down the street clearing out his attic, you know? Each car has a bunch of items. I don't think you have to pay to put your car there. Oh, that sounds so fun. That sounds great to me. Like, that sounds wonderful. So the flea markets are kind of weird because some people are literally a business of it. They're not trying to get rid of their stuff. They're trying to, you know, make a money. But it is still often good. Even if they're making money, you could still often find stuff cheaper there if you're looking for used stuff. Where am I trying to go? To use a galaxy map to travel to Zakul. Yes, ma'am. Wow, that sounds really cool. I'd love to go to one of those. Okay, watch. I'm going to take a trip to England just so I can go to a car boot sale. Lots of people for car boot sales also do it to make money. Oh, okay, so they go like regularly or find collectibles. Yeah, I love looking for collectibles, you know, treasures. Okay, so I need to fly to Zakul. There we go. We're doing it. Yeah, we absolutely donate stuff a lot here too. We have a lot of thrift stores here because there's so many people here in California all jammed near each other. That sounds like a trunk or treat during Halloween. Yeah, trunk or treats are such a weird thing. They make perfect sense, but when I was little, we didn't have those. For anyone who's not familiar, so in Halloween, in the United States, on Halloween, you dress up in, little kids dress up in a costume and they go house to house and they go trick or treat and they hold up a little bag and the house people give them candy. Long-standing tradition. Very cute and adorable. Costs $1 million in candy if you have a lot of kids in near your house. What they've started doing is called trunk or treat, where if it's usually hosted by a church or a school or something like that, where there's a lot of kids and a lot of parents. And instead of having to take your kids around, the kids go to trunk or treat, where the parents bring their cars and hand out the candy from their trunks, and they've like decorated their trunks. So it's still got some festivity to it, but it's a little less meet your neighbors, if that makes sense. But I think some people usually do both too, if possible. Like the trunk or treat is sometimes not actually on Halloween. I love Halloween, by the way, you guys. I don't love like the spooky atmosphere or anything like that. I just like sitting in my front yard, and I have a whole little display. Like the kids actually have to interact with it. They don't just come and scream at me for candy. And it's so fun to see them interact. And my neighbors, I don't talk too much to my neighbors, like apart from the ones like who are directly beside us. The ones across from us are super nice. We talk to them quite a bit. But like the neighbors in the rest of the neighborhood, we don't really interact that much with them. But sometimes I'll say hi to them on the street and they'll be like, oh, you're the lady who had the thing in front of her house, right? And I'm like, yeah, that's me. I'm not wearing a scary costume today. And I really, really love that. I like saying hi to people, and I love letting the kids kind of live their life, which is really cool. Yeah. I think there was a car boot sale in an episode of Criminal Intent, which took place in around New York. Oh, interesting. So maybe it was. How old is that TV show? Or maybe it's more just not of a thing in the western side of the United States? I don't know. In Canada, I don't remember there ever being one. Garage sales were huge in Canada as much as the United States, though, which is cool. When I was a kid, once a year, we did have garage sales. They were not called garage sales, though, but yeah, in Denmark, we had them. Oh, interesting. Tires. What would you call them at home in Denmark? What would be the name for them there? I assume it's something not in English, is why you're saying that. That's me, Swtorista. Okay, so early 2000s, so not like terribly long ago. So maybe they are a thing still in New York. Big question mark there for me. So my favorite is when cities or areas or neighborhoods, kind of depends on where you live, they designate like 1 or 2 days a year and everybody has their garage sale on the same day. Oh my God, that is just literally like utopia for me. Oh, I'm going the wrong way again. Holy crap. I'm eventually going to get there one day. One day. Okay. We need to go on the train, not under the train. Okay, here's the problem I'm having. I got it. I go on the train and not into the underground dilapidated subway. Skits wants to know, absolutely random question, if I were to delete all my characters on a server, would my legacy kind of reset as well? Oh, I really wonder about that. Maybe someone here might have an answer, because we've had that question asked a couple of times, but I don't know the answer, and I don't want to go find out, to be very honest. I am unsure what happens if you delete all your characters. I generally recommend to people to leave at least one, so whatever could happen doesn't happen, but I don't have an answer. To continue, Schizo says, I have major OCD regarding the achievements and the order I do them in, and today I randomly got one for a dynamic encounter I got into by accident. I'm so bummed out and considered switching servers. Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry. That sounds like it sucks all around, that's something that you're worrying about. So like the ideal situation would be you're using various coping skills to make that be something you're worrying less about. But in absence of that, I hope one day you get to have some more of those if you don't right now. What happens if you delete your character? I don't know. I really don't. Does anyone know what happens if you to your legacy if you delete every character on your server? I'm super tempted to go find out right now. I really am. I also don't have a weapon equipped, so my character wasn't able to do anything. Hang on just a second. Oh, I'm not wearing any gear. Oh, I'm half naked. What happened? Where's my clothes? Oh, here's a little bit of clothes. Here's some clothes. Here's a little bit of clothes. Oh, I'm level 80 and I have like some level 70 gear by inventory and that's it. Apparently if you delete all your characters, you also delete your legacy. Like that's what I assume what would happen, but I don't actually know. And if ChatGPT told you that, Tires, don't trust it. We need actual player research for this one. Seems like I have to do some pioneering research and I guess LOL. I mean, Schizo, if you do decide to do that. Okay, so first off, like I said, I'm sad that you feel you need to delete your characters. But if you do that, could you come let us know what happens? Could you tell us? Because people have asked this before, not necessarily for the same reason. Not for the same reason, but for like various reasons. Like, oh, I just want to start over again. I like playing new stories and stuff, or I don't have a lot of character slots, so I just want to delete them all, or I don't remember these characters, so I'd rather play new ones. You know, lots of good reasons. Yeah, but yeah, if you do decide to go find out, definitely swing by. Swing by and let us know, because I would love to answer that one. And then I don't have to delete my characters on Shea Vizsla to go find out of curiosity. Oh, I can't see. It's too dark. I keep running into something. Okay, I am going the correct direction this time at least. Good job, me. Once I get some data, I'm definitely going to let y'all know. So, Schizo, if you don't see us... Okay, we're here every weekday morning, 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific. If you want to send me your answer and I'm not online... feel free to send it on Discord. My username is the same, Swtorista there. You may have to request me as a friend first. Very fun. I'd love to know that for sure. It would be a way to make potentially endless cartel coins by doing starter planets all over for 20 cartel coins. Oh, I guess, right, Jurgen? That's a good point. So we do have a friend who said, I believe your legacy stays put on the server. I stopped doing galactic seasons on all servers at one point and moved the characters to Starforge. Moved some back at a later date and the legacy bank etc. was still there. I was surprised. Oh, that's a weird scenario. So you didn't delete them, you had a few characters and you moved them because you were no longer playing on that server. There's a very good example of why someone might not have any characters left on their server. Yes says individual achievements can be deleted from a console in Steam. Huh? But I have a feeling SWTOR side save would just keep telling Steam to count it. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. I didn't know you could do that. I think what happens, yes, is the next time you like log into your SWTOR account, it retracts all of your achievements. I know this because the first time you download Steam after playing SWTOR, it like if you played SWTOR on like SWTOR.com, like a million achievements would start popping up. I thought my computer was gonna crash. It was really funny to watch though. But it seems to like recognize they're there for some way. Is it cool? Yeah, so I'm just in the background while chatting with you guys. I'm working on to find a findsman on multiple characters and I keep getting lost on Zakul because one, because I'm dumb, two, because I'm not paying attention, three, because it's dark and I'm wearing sunglasses. Who decided this? It wasn't a good choice all around. But I'm working on collecting the different companion outfits in the game. And there's a couple of returning companions who I needed to get their outfits so I could take pictures of them and add them to the little pages that I'm working on. Because unfortunately, for some reason, a lot of my characters, I deleted the companion outfits. Why I do that, I don't know. I have a feeling it's mostly for memes because I want to dress them up in things like chef hats and then I run out of inventory space. Nefaya says, I have moved from one server to another and recently started a character on that server that I left. Everything stayed there. They don't erase your legacy. Okay, Schizo. So I think we've got enough data here. We've had at least 3 people with different situations, but all mostly similar. that said, it doesn't look like anything bad happens. So, once again, probably better to actually, if you have OCD and this is something that's causing you like harm in your brain, definitely work on the coping skills. But if you want to delete your character, it does sound like it is safe to do so in terms of your legacy and stuff like that. Definitely do a pass of that character where you like put anything unbound from their inventory or their bank into the legacy bay so that your other characters can use it. Make sure there's nothing on the GTN. Make sure there's nothing in the cartel market unclaimed items. Just in case, check there's nothing in their mailbox. Otherwise, go nuts. Sounds like you're safe, and it sounds like you can't reset your legacy. Saying I'm tempted to delete my characters. What was that about? I was a different person. But yeah, I'm actually going to be deleting some characters soon here too. I have like 60 characters. It's because I use them to make things for the website. But I'm going to be deleting some here too because I have too many. And some of them were just for like testing one little thing, you know? Yeah, Schizo, I'm glad you were able to get an answer, especially because I didn't have one on hand. So I think we can confidently say your legacy does not get deleted. Cool. Next time someone asks this and I forget, can you guys remind me? we did this already. Oh wow, Grim literally just deleted all characters on Shea Vizsla. Wow. In the moment, live testing. Holy cow, Grim. Do they want... Oh no. So Schizo knows now that if they delete their characters, it'd be kind of pointless because it wouldn't be deleting the legacy. Ah, sorry. Yeah, so you wanted the other way around, right? So I guess a new server is the answer, question mark? Yeah. But you can remember, you're only going to be able to do this six times total. I guess prepare yourself for the fact that there's a good chance that this might happen again. Then, like, I'm gonna be realistic here and say you can't really control everything in the game, unfortunately. Especially dynamic encounters, there's honestly very little you can do. They just pop up, man. Show up. They just show up and they don't get out of here. We have been hoping that was something, at least the announcements, that you can turn them on and off. And it would be kind of nice to not accidentally get any progress on them too. Like, especially, like, we have a lot of players who try and level slowly. And the dynamic encounters, you can totally accidentally get XP from them just from, like, accidentally being a little too close to them sometimes. It happens. Okay, I think I got the components that I was looking for here. Thanks for all the answers, guys, in the testing. That was really cool. See, so we were talking earlier, Plumster, you're asking, like, do you think you'll ever do a Javik-style playthrough again where you talk through everything? And this is the reason. This is a very good example of why I've really enjoyed streaming. You can't do this. You can't answer these types of weird questions and get data points from, like, 6 different people when you're playing by yourself. Schizo says, I think since I've just started out, I'm going to consider my options in the same vein. Is there by chance a way to disable personal conquest gain? Basically the same problem for me. No, unfortunately. No. The game really isn't tailored for that type of thing. Most games aren't. The thing is that with most single-player games, a lot of the time, sometimes you can find a mod or something like that that helps turn it off. Or if you're technically savvy, you could find make your own kind of thing that turns off this or that kind of thing. But because this is a MMO, one of the general concepts of an MMO is that everyone is kind of on even ground. There's no quote-unquote cheating. What am I supposed to do? Find the third component. I'll just keep going this way till I find it. There's no, like, way to edit your game files, you know? So you're all equal with everybody else. But that, in that way, unfortunately, it also means you can't make it harder for yourself. But yeah. No way to do it. I actually have wished to turn off XP gain and stuff like that. Because I wanted to collect certain armors that you could only get in certain level ranges, and I had to be really careful about what like quests I was doing, otherwise I would get out of the range too early. I was like, no, this is so hard. It is almost impossible to do at a certain point. I just gave up. It's too hard. Maybe they could do an armor tactical that turns off certain XP gains. Right, that would have to be something they like manually add, but like we've had players say, can I have less XP? And that'll actually be available in the harder mode, so that's going to be cool. That's like by default on. There is technically an item that you can only get during double XP that turns down XP. It doesn't turn off XP. Let's see. Ah, here it is. This little item right here. I know one thing I've seen is people requesting, can I turn off XP so I can stay in certain brackets for PvP, which is a little sketchy, a little worrisome. Yeah, but things like, can I not earn conquest points? Like, that's very specific and niche. Like, it's all of these type of things are things they could do, but like they'd have to spend time in it. Oh, Schizo says in WoW they put an NPC for exactly that, disabling XP gain, which was just absolute bliss for me. Yeah, that kind of stuff is all things that SWTOR could do too. Fortunately, SWTOR is such a smaller team compared to World of Warcraft. So much tinier. I will show you something though, in case you haven't seen it. How to gain less XP SWTOR. Unfortunately, it's not something you can... How to level slower. It's not something that you can pick up all the time. I've just put the link for you in chat if you want to bookmark it. What you need to do is you keep your eyes open for when they eventually do a double XP event. And then you pick up this special item. And it works outside the XP event too, which is cool. You just have to get it during the event. Am I still going in a circle? No, okay, I'm good. Barracinaman says, Swtorista, hey, I just changed my name for you. Oh, I'm so lost, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm really struggling here. I need to go down. Down. Jadis and a Mankini. You know you can only change your Twitch name like once every 30 days, right? What's the next flavor of the month gonna be? Are we gonna get like a Cena in a Mankini? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. MP says, I'm level 57 and just finished Hoth. I think I might be a tad over-leveled. Elevator? I guess you are, just a little bit. And they basically addressed that when they were talking about the difficulty levels that are coming up, the optional difficulty levels. Oh, I'm already here. I need to travel to Ogurub. Here we go. Wait, why can't I travel to him?
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
What? Oh, because my freaking chapters! Oh my god, I swear to god I'm going to murder something. Okay, chapters, let's see. If I start chapter IX, the Eternal Throne, does it work? Hey, Onion V! Oh my gosh, thank you very much. Okay, hang on. Let's see, can I go now? No, what? Broken. What? If I just start like a random, what about Profit and Plunder? Grant mission. Yes. I think this character is actually possibly borked in some way. It's true the game doesn't have a huge development team on it anymore, but I would say Legacy of the Sith story has been quite surprising in a few places. More surprising than WoW's storytelling have been for the last 10 years. You think so, huh? Oh yeah, this character is fudged up. I don't know what happened at all. Hang on, let's see. Inside my base. Okay, I'll take it. That's fine. We'll ignore whatever chapter we're stuck on. Onion V says, your efforts to this game made me play again after a long break. Thank you. Oh, Onion V, very cool. How are you finding coming back and jumping into the game? How has it been for you? Hey, Timbo, nice to see you. Nice to see you, Timbo. Timbo, I'm about to go take a break for the day. I'm sorry, I don't think we can play today. Are you having fun though, Timbo, running around? I'm surprised I didn't fall down the elevator shaft myself. Okay, cool. I have successfully finished 2 quests in like an hour. Good job to me. All right, you guys. I think today I am going to go take a rest now. We'll be back here tomorrow. Tomorrow is actually the start of the next Galactic seasons. There's not a new Twitch drop tomorrow. We currently have both the mount and the poster are both available at the moment. There won't be a new Twitch drop. Basically, this one's still active till August 31st. The next Galactic season, which I need to add to my calendar, damn it. Let's do that right now. Let's actually do that right now. Hang on. Calendar. Okay, we're gonna choose Galactic Season 10. And we're gonna choose Galactic Seasons link. Okay. Upcoming August 18th to February 9. February 9 through 15. What the hell did I write? What did I write? What did I write for the dates here? I think I was drunk. Hang on. February. Shoot. What did I do? Rick? What was I writing? Hang on. Objectives list. This might give me a better idea. Okay, let's see. End of the list is February 9th. I don't know where the 15th came from. what I copied? Wait, February. Oh, I see. I put the whole last week in there. So 15th to the 15th. Okay. So we're gonna fix that page, LMAO, at some point. So it's going to be August 18th. I told you guys I have problems with dates. It's just a thing now at this point. Okay, February 15th, and I made this thingy. Paste. Put the announcement in here. Parse the dates. No. Parse the dates correctly. Yes. Okay. Cool. And Galactic Season 11. I'd like to change the picture. Hang on. I think I should have the picture on this page. So here's the big version of the picture. Use a different URL. And then there's a way to get my little picture here. A little version. Here we go. Copy image. There's probably a better way to do this. That's okay. Okay. Do we have it on the calendar now? Refresh? Nope. I did something wrong. Upcoming events. No, I did something right. Okay. Starts tomorrow. August 18th. Season 11. And it runs extra long this season. Till February 15th. It's gonna be more weeks than normal. It runs for a total of... Hang on, I have the math up on the page. Oh, I just wrote that it was longer than normal. It's like 26 weeks instead of 20 or something like that. And if you're working on the achievement, you need to do 130 objectives instead of a normal 100 weeklies, but the kind of ratio is the same, so you only have to do the same amount for the whole season altogether. You don't have to, like, worry about it. Oh yeah, there's a new pet. That's right. Free gladiopodling pet, you guys, by the way. If you want this little cute guy, he is a free pet. You go to SWTOR.com/redeem-code. And then you put in the code, and the code is, I don't know, it's not on this page. Get ready for Matfa. And I've just put that code in the Twitch chat there. And here, let me zoom in really big so you guys can see. It's GETRDY4MOTF. Ta-da! You have the objectives of the whole season on the page, or those in the game files already. So they are the projected potential objectives. They are not the ones that SWTOR has posted, that or ones that we've seen in game. They're very much projected and might not line up with what actually shows up in game. But we have they've been really consistently correct for the last like 8 seasons, so I've been happy to share them early for guilds trying to plan and stuff like that. It's very nice. Another player has been sending me this spreadsheet. Beautiful. Rogue, what are you gonna do with all of those? So yeah, those are up. Okay, you guys, anything else in the news? Let's go over the news really fast. So we said today's sale of the day is the Field Tech Gunner's armor set. Pretty cool set. Pretty expensive though. Reset tomorrow for Galactic Seasons. First day will be starting tomorrow. But that also includes PvP seasons resetting, or any reputation or weekly quests, maybe any biomes you're still working on. And Galactic Seasons starts tomorrow. PvP seasons is currently running. That goes all the way till September 21st. So it's about a month away, about a month left. And what else do we got? The free Twitch drops, the free pet. You can view all this at Swtorista.com/events, by the way. If you want to show off your passion for fashion, our pink contest is currently running here. If you want to take a look at that. And what's upcoming, the Feast of Prosperity comes on October 6th. Tomorrow, technically, the Swoop event also starts. And the next contest after that will be the Ugly Fashion Contest. All right, you guys, I'm going to do a quick check of the dev tracker. Oh! Has anyone noticed the new Padawan braid appearing on the GTN? It seems to be a completely new item, but I can't find it anywhere in collections, and it's also not available for purchase on the cartel market. Does anyone know how this item was attained? Was it added to the game recently but not officially released yet? Or is there some hidden way to get it? How? So this happens sometimes. So this was in the game files, and I figured it wasn't something actually completed yet. And it wasn't on the cartel market. So how does this happen? There's a good chance this happened by someone accidentally getting it in a cartel pack. It's such a tiny, 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 tiny chance of getting it. It happens sometimes. That's really funny. This has happened before. The dev said this particular item was not meant to be out in the wild, which is why it was not featured in the cartel market article, nor was it fully implemented, showing in collections. It was taken down from the cartel market, but it does seem like a handful of players did manage to purchase it in the few small hours it was accidentally for purchase. Oh! Our support team will be working behind the scenes to issue various refunds to players who have the item, but as of this message, anyone with the item in their possession will be unable to use, trade, or sell it. The item will be fully removed from their accounts. We do not anticipate this item being released anytime in the future, which is why we're removing it in the manner that we are. Oh, that's so sad. So there's a chance that they were working on it and it was like something they were thinking about, like maybe to add, maybe they were trying it out, maybe they wanted to show it to Disney or something like that. Look at this character's name, Petro Pascal. That's funny. But maybe it got nixed for some reason. Maybe unlikely, but maybe Lucasfilm didn't like it. Maybe there was a technical issue that it kept running into or something like that. Maybe it was breaking in cutscenes and they were like, oh, this is not going to work. We probably shouldn't even show people this in the end. But it's funny that it accidentally got showcased. Very amusing. All right, you guys. Yeah, there's a good chance it could be like a technical problem and they don't want you to buy it and then realize it's super borked, or it doesn't work in all scenarios and stuff like that. Or it could have been a Lucasfilm that we really don't know. No idea. But it was so fun to hang out with you guys today. Thank you so much. We're gonna go see Kitty Kisses. I hope you have fun with him. He's a very friendly player. If you have any questions about the game, feel free to ask him, and we'll be back here tomorrow doing Galactic Seasons together. Oh my gosh, wait, I just saw Skylandress is online. I didn't know she streamed. Let's go say hi. We can say hi to Kitty Kisses another day for sure. Let's go say hi. This is a player who's been joining us for events and stuff like that. That's so cool, and she has a camera and everything. Let's go say hi. Bye guys, have a great day. See you later. Bye.